So I think we're bringing a whole bunch of elements to bear this year. We've got the same amount of teams. We've got 6 teams, 3 international and 3 local, but essentially we are taking it a bit further this time. We've got a team coming all the way from the US, we've got a team coming from Hong Kong, and we've got a team from India, and that's going to augment the 3 local teams that competed last year as well. So I think we're bringing up the level of competition from the scene over here. Besides the competition itself, we've also expanded to have an inclusion of more guest performances. We've got a Bollywood act, in fact from NUS, the local university, and they are champions of their own tri-university competition. We've got a Bhangra act that's coming from India as well, and so there's a lot that we're going to bring on stage this year, and we've got an international panel of judges coming in as well, and we're bringing them in from the Australian circuit, from America, as well as from the UK, and I think we might be the first competition to have ever done this before.
We finished second last year, so the plan for this year is obviously to go one step further. We have been training really hard, and what we have in store for the crowd this year is obviously we're going to bring Josh again, as our name suggests. You know, we had Joshile, so we're going to bring energy to the stage. Hopefully everyone gets up and going as well, like what they did last year. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to bring. Anything special, you need to wait to see for that. We have a few tricks up our sleeves, but we're not going to let it go right now.
Personally, I feel like the prep may be going even a little bit better this year than last year, and I'm really excited to share this with our family and our friends and everyone that comes. I'll be playing the chimta on the side, which is keeping the rhythm and the energy going throughout the whole set.
So this year we're actually a bit more coming in with more of learning how to execute the steps well, learning from our previous mistakes, or maybe the formations maybe were too close or either too open, our steps are bigger. So we are having more trainings on that. We're getting help from our external side, but it's all going to be for our main good, and our team is really looking forward for the competition this year.
These competitions help in 2 ways. I think one is it brings Bhangra to the masses. It allows younger people like children and all to actually understand what Bhangra is all about. And also for performers and for people like me, people younger than me as well, it actually gives us an avenue, a platform for us to actually go out there and perform on stage where you don't actually get many of these opportunities in your life. So having competitions like this actually allows you to go on stage, develop the self-confidence, the stage presence, and put out a performance that you're really proud of.
Competitions like for RedDot Bhangra, I find it like a learning platform. So we don't only learn within, we learn from the other groups of what we can take back. This gives me a bigger picture where such as some of the Bhangra steps, they have names. So we weren't too sure about this the last time. So Shere Punjab used to be a very hip-hop Bhangra kind of a group. So now we are actually, okay, you know what, we're going to try a new style. Let's try the Desi style because of this competition. We're going to try the styles of everything.
Being able to contribute some of my ideas and then having people work with me on them is really why I keep going, because I think that I found a niche space where I'm able to bring quite a few people together to drive some of these things. I mean, I'm not doing it alone. I may be the face of it at this point in time, but I've really got 30 people standing behind me, and they're putting in their energy just as much. And then I feel like I can't quit. So it's a bit of a give and take amongst everyone, but it's about the passion. I mean, when I finish my job on a daily basis, it's like I pick up the second one. But this non-profit that we've put together, I think it's really something unique, and it came out of nowhere, but we're so happy to have it.